Lethal Company, Constant Warning, R.E.P.O, Murky Waters. These are all games that are shot up to the top of Steam, all with the same gameplay loop. Get a crew, scavenge, collect and sell items until the quota is filled, and repeat until you die. After the rise and fall of Lethal Company, the founder of this type of game, I thought the gaming community was gonna move on. But after seeing yet another Meet the Quota game, R.E.P.O, at the #1 spot of the top sellers on Steam, right above games like Marvel Rivals, Split Fiction, and even Monster Hunter Wilds, it's obvious that this genre of games isn't going anywhere no time soon. However, with that realization, there's still the question, what makes these type of games fun? And to do this, we need to look at each section of the gameplay, starting with the first part, getting a crew. The main audience of these types of games are groups of friends that are looking for some quick and goofy gameplay, as it's obvious that these games are supposed to be more comedical than actually scary, even though they can get scary at times. So having a good group of friends to play these games are already a huge factor on how fun it is. Probably one of the biggest ones too, as without them, there's nobody to experience the games with. And with a group of friends, it's easy to load the game back up if any one of y'all want to call to get back on. So it's not like they become easily forgettable. In fact, you can go try yourself to go play the game with randoms and see what happens. Not without seeing the rest of this video first though. Next is scavenge, which is personally one of my favorite parts of these games. This part is usually when you just leave whatever shuttle took you there, wherever you are, and just have to split up to search for items. This is usually where the monsters come in for each game, and they usually range from the most lackluster, goofy, pathetic monsters that you almost feel bad for, to something that almost looks like it came straight out of Attack on Titan. So exploring all the possibilities and interactions of the monsters and maps gives a lot of gameplay that almost ends up feeling like a sandbox game where you can basically do whatever you want. And all this gets heightened with the inclusion of proximity chat, which is a key feature in all these games. It gives a deeper and more immersive feel to these types of games, especially hearing the echoes of your friends' screams as they get obliterated by the unknown when they walk a little too far forward. Onto the main objectives of these games, which simply put, is just to collect and sell items till the quota is reached. While you're just trying your best not to die, you still have an objective that you have to complete, where if you fail the expedition, then it forces you to venture deeper into the unknown to make up for it. And this simple factor actually works really well compared to these types of games, as it causes bravery and strategic thinking in order to complete the quota to make it to the next day. Last but not least is repeat until you die. These games have no particular end, but instead have the quota continue to increase until you just can't complete it anymore, or until you meet your unfortunate demise in the hands of whatever monster kills you. So you just repeat and repeat, trying to make it further every time, essentially beating your high score, which has been a tried and true method since the 1970s. So in short, these games work by combining those different parts together into new, refreshing versions of it, which has caused this genre to dominate the gaming industry.